Hello and welcome to the Reign of Dr. Von Krakenstein podcast. My name is Krakenstein, and today I'm gonna do a special podcast. You see, this weekend Godzilla came out, and I want to talk about that movie. And so I am bringing a special guest, my little brother. I'm not gonna say his real name because who cares? Anyway, what? Wow. Oh, look at me. What's your name, huh? Don't say your real name.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
And say what's your magical, mystical ninja name? Yeah, the blue-eyed devil. Anyway, why? Well, that rhymes. Sounds like the blue-eyed devil. Oh, look at me.
Oh, yeah, rhyming schemes. Yeah, that rhymes.
Shit. Anyway, yeah, we watched Godzilla this, what was it, Friday? Yeah. I watched it at the first, matinee. He watched it with his school friends at, I think like 6 o'clock. And we liked it. It was a good movie. Like, I've seen a lot of Godzilla films since I was a kid. I don't know the actual names of each era, like the Ideal era, the Millennium era. But I've seen basic movies from each one. Plus, I saw the Godzilla with Manila, which that one kind of sucked. But anyway, my brother hasn't seen any other Godzilla films except for the
1998 one.
Yeah, the one with Matthew Broderick. And basically, I've seen a taste of each era and the 98 Godzilla. Because I saw the 98 Godzilla as a kid in the theaters. And comparing this movie to the 98 Godzilla, this is a Godzilla movie. The 98 one was basically camp as hell. Do you agree?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you have any, this is technically your second Godzilla film, right?
Yes.
So, you are what?
15.
10 years younger than me? 15 years younger than me?
No, I'm 10. I'm 15 years old.
Yeah, okay. Yes. I'm younger. No, but that's the point, when you saw this film, and you saw Pacific Rim, and you saw the 98 Godzilla, and you think this is a good giant monster film.
Yeah, I actually liked it more than Pacific Rim.
Okay, why?
I don't know, I think it's just because I knew a little of Godzilla. I didn't know what to expect from Pacific Rim. That was new lore. I knew really little about Godzilla, at least.
But you know the general concept of...
atomic breath, tail whip, everything.
Okay. Just in case, there's going to be some spoilers. Also, don't get pissed at him because he's the intended market. The age of, let's go with 10 to maybe go to 20 years old. That's the intended market for these films right now. Because I'm older and I've seen a lot of giant monster films. I've seen also giant slug films, like the old giant bug films, and I've seen The Blob, I've seen Jaws, which Jaws is a giant monster film because it's a giant freaking shark. But in general, I'm a Godzilla fan. I have toys Godzilla. I own the Final Wars movie. I think I own the last 3 or 4 Godzilla films. And I don't own the 98, but I think I own some collections. But in general, I think Godzilla, he has no ideas of the 98 one. Talking about that, seeing this movie, are you interested in watching the older Godzilla films?
That's a hard maybe.
What do you mean hard maybe? You're interested in, hey, this is the origin of this Godzilla, or this is, a pretty neat, goofy one, or something like that.
I'd probably watch it, yeah.
So you will okay, because of this movie, you're more interested in catching up into the other Godzilla films.
Yes.
Okay. And I have the here for some. But anyway, oh, it's true. I got Final Wars. Final Wars, the last one, it's campy as fuck, but it's cool as shit.
I like campy movies. Not 98 campy, but campy movies
Yeah,
are
because
good.
it's 90. Like, the problem with 98 Godzilla, like, okay, I'll give you a comparison of 98 and this one. This Godzilla movie does like, okay, how can I explain it? In most films, you have giant animals. In most Godzilla films, you don't have giant animals. You have, like, creatures who actually want to destroy. Because in each Godzilla film, let's go with, I don't know, let's go with Final Wars, anyway. Like, all these monsters just want to wreck shit. But in the 98 Godzilla, Godzilla was looking for a place to do a nest. In this one, same thing. The monsters are not actively attacking. They're just fucking huge and destroying anything in their path because they're just walking near they're walking near big things and they're technically wrecking it because they're in their path. Also, if you hear a lot of clicking and a lot of button smashing, it's because my brother's playing Fistful of Frags. Do you like the game?
Yeah.
It basically looks like a Team Fortress with cowboys. Well, without the class differentiation, there's a lot of different, like, era type weapons. Anyway, but yeah, like, the Godzilla film in general is that these, like, monsters are animals. They're monsters because they're fucking huge, but they're animals. They don't actively want to hurt people. Especially Godzilla, because when you see Godzilla in the film, he has a lot of things around him that he could basically just wreck out, but doesn't. And there's like one scene in San Francisco that you go, he's not actually trying to kill people, he's just walking around. And I like that. It's like, hey, they're monsters because they're of their size, not because they're actively destroying stuff.
No.
Which is cool.
When I saw the 98 movie, that reminded me like they were trying to be Jurassic Park.
Yeah, because the Godzilla there was skinny, they were trying to go with the iguana style.
And I saw this review that when they show it, there are scenes that they rip off exactly the lines. Like there's this one part, you know, Clever Girl from Jurassic Park, right? Well, in one part from the movie, you know when Godzilla has the babies?
Yeah.
When they're running away, the French guy goes like, clever.
Okay.
Like to, that's a clever, I don't know, clever something.
Okay, but like basically the comparison that I can come up with the 98 and this one is that they're animals. Because even the 98 Godzilla, which has been remade by Toho, the guys who own the rights, Zilla, it's just that it wants to lay its egg. So when it goes into a rampage or anything, which it's basically trying to find the people, basically wants revenge, and that also makes sense because the monster doesn't know who killed his babies, if I remember correctly. But anyway, the point is that basically in most films they're giant animals. The other good thing about Godzilla is that they have like cool money shots. And this one has great money shots. Most of the movie doesn't have monster battles. They tease some at I'd say like halfway point of the movie, but later on at the end, like they show you like a kick-ass battles and stuff.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about that if you want to watch it because it's a really cool scene. But yeah, we don't want to ruin the fun. But anyway, this movie's good. The one thing that kind of goes is the human action or interaction because Bryan Cranston does a good job, but Kick-Ass, because I don't fucking know his name, and his whole subplot or side plot actually, it's just like he's a military dude and shit happens, but he doesn't like react like holy fucking shit. Some of the other soldiers in that movie actually kind of act like that, like holy fucking shit. But this one's like, dude,
I don't know. Like, Kick-Ass, I understand, like, why he was GI all the time. He didn't react that much. Like, he was in the army. But the thing is, Bryan Cranston did it right. Just, they teased him too much. Like,
yeah. Trailers.
He wasn't even in the movie for, well, he wasn't a fourth of the movie.
And we're just gonna stay like that because we don't keep up saying anything about that. Anyway, the point is that, yeah, like, Krakenstein was the emotional part of the
Also,
movie.
did you notice everything bad followed the Kick-Ass? Everything bad that would happen.
No, backwards. He followed everything bad.
Huh?
Let's think about it. Like, okay, let's
At
see.
least they sent him to everything bad because
No, he went like okay. He go one scene in the movie. He basically is dropped off at the
Hawaii.
borders of California, right? And they have the train with the nuclear missiles. Instead of saying I'll take a plane to San Francisco, he goes on the nuclear train. The nuclear train is the bane of the monsters. So instead of basically danger following him, he follows danger. So he's in the plan. He knows what's going on. He jumps in to like try to stop the monsters. And you go, okay, there's a halfway here, but then you go, he's not looking, trouble doesn't look for him, he looks for trouble. And that's the thing I'm saying right there. But like, the guy doesn't have, like, if Cranston was more in the movie, there would be more emotional impact to the human story of the movie. But, like, everybody else, like, played it cool. And it was kind of like, okay, so why do I need, like, more minutes of you talking about the monster? Like, at least, if they cut, like, maybe 5 minutes of people talking and showed a full-on fight at, like, almost at the end of the movie, without counting the final fight, that would be cooler.
No, did you see that part when they're about to fight for the first time, Godzilla, and they just got to the news?
But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That should have been like the fight.
That made me mad.
Well, it was a big ass cock tease, actually.
I know, but really, I was mad when I saw that. Like, I was
because it was a cock tease. That's the point. Like that was saying, like cut like maybe 30 minutes of it. Show like at least like maybe a light fight. Then you cut to the news. Like I will accept that. But there was like for me, Godzilla had a nice build up. Like the monster itself had a nice build up. The story wasn't like.
Oh, we didn't talk about in the actors. The doctor, the doctor that was studying Godzilla.
Ken Watanabe.
Yeah, that guy was great.
That was cool. Like I don't know. Like it felt weird when Ken Watanabe was like he was mellow, but I don't know. It's just how can I put this? It didn't feel dumbass, but it felt like he wasn't. I don't know how to say this. Like okay, if you don't watch Attack on Titan, like
I tried to watch it.
yeah, it's on Toonami, and you even watch that.
I don't watch anime in general, so.
Goddamn weeboo. Yeah, that's the point. That's the joke. Anyway, no, I'm the weeboo. Anyway, the point is that okay, in Attack on Titan, there's one of the characters studies Titans, and she gets all excited about that, even though Titans kill people. So when I see Ken Watanabe, I went like, oh, so he's kind of like that character. But he doesn't really emote a lot. Like, he doesn't go, holy shit, this is a discovery, or wow, but it just goes like, hey, look, he does this. Neat. We can use it. Like, he's fully out mellow in the movie. I think even the assistant with him was kind of like more excited about what was going on. Even though they knew there was a giant fucking lizard attacking. Which, speaking of which, Godzilla looks good. Like, people complain that he looks like big fat ass, but when I looked at him, I went, that's a combination of, like, a T-Rex and an alligator.
I like the neck. Did you see the neck?
Yeah, because it reminds you of yourself. Anyway. Well, it's true, look at that. You can just go, and then I'm like, Godzilla. Anyway, but the point is that Godzilla, like, it looked good. Like, the design looked good. The toys don't look good for me. For some reason, like
and what do you think about the cockroach things?
Mutos?
Yeah,
I like them. They're okay. They're.
I like the one with the wings.
The male.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, actually, that was like for me. Like we spoiled. Fuck.
Oh shit!
Like,
Fuck that.
No, you already said
you told them there were gonna be spoilers,
yeah,
so
okay.
fuck it.
So okay, in the movie there are two giant bugs, female and male. The female is later shown in the movie. The male is the kind of like almost all the action at the start. So okay, MUTO stands for, just in case, it was massive, unknown terrestrial organism. Which to get a name out of it pretty good. Like, people kind of go like, what the hell's Muto? And you say it's alien origin, and you go, it kinda is. But, for the namesake, it's actually pretty good. Anyway, so they're basically two giant bugs. Muto male, Muto female. Muto male has giant wings, but smaller. Female is larger, but can fly. So it's basically like insects and other giant reptiles, fish, and mammals, which some of the females are stronger and have like more defensive capabilities as well as attack capabilities. So basically, Muto female is like the ant queen, and Muto male is like the flying ant thingy. So they were cool designs. I like them. The thing that I don't understand about so the thing that I'm still like scratching my head on is that they found the two eggs. The point is that I was talking about, that they are parasites, right? And they're born. The eggs are parasites, and they drain off the energy of giant other monsters. So the thing that makes me scratch my head is, okay, so these monsters still exist, I think, near the mantle of the Earth, so they can absorb radiation and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that means there's like more possibles of sequel. But the first problem I have is they find the eggs near a giant mutant monster skeleton, so supposedly not that fossilized. So is it possible that they use those bones to make a giant robot monster later on? Or are they going full-fledged, like, oh no, it's just fight giant monsters against giant monsters thing again?
You're going Mechagodzilla on me?
Oh, it could be possible. That's how Mechagodzilla works.
No, I actually liked that they didn't hold back anything from the original Godzilla. They stayed with the lore. Like, this is gonna be a spoiler.
Yeah, it's not
so
a fucking spoiler.
Everyone, if you haven't seen it and you don't want it to be spoiled,
you already spoiled basically the movie. So.
Okay, well then fuck it. The atomic fucking breath.
Yeah.
That I didn't expect that. Did you expect it?
Dude, if they didn't put the atomic breath, it's basically 98 Godzilla all over again.
Exactly. That was what I was expecting. 98 Godzilla again.
That's
truly.
We don't want to talk about any more scenes about the atomic breath, but it was cool. When you see it, you'll lose your shit. Anyway, there's also Easter eggs in the movie.
What was one?
You didn't see the Easter egg?
No.
Mothra.
What?
Was an Easter egg.
When?
I told you.
I wasn't really.
You're a dumbass sometimes. I tell you saying that you go, what?
Well, tell me then, enlighten me.
Okay, and when they go back to their house, the bug tank.
Oh, right. Oh, really? Oh, cool.
You didn't see the big label sticker that said Mothra?
No, I didn't see the sticker.
Not the tech, the fucking sticker.
Yeah, it's sticker, I didn't see.
Anyway, there's also like the poster at the beginning, hinting the end. And, what else? I think, like, there was a dragon statue that looked like one of the older Godzilla monsters. I don't know which one, but it kind of looked like Anguirus. Cool movie. It was a fun movie, it's enjoyable. It made me forget Spider-Man. It really fucking made me forget that piece of shit, Spider-Man. God, if you like Spider-Man, fine, but you won't convince me actually it is good. Did you like Spider-Man?
No.
Yeah, no.
I liked it better than the first one.
That's the weird thing. I like the first one better than this one. Like, people bitch that Spider-Man's dark and shit, and I go like, okay, there's a difference between Batman Dark and you've seen it, and what happened in Amazing. And Amazing had a lot of stupid shit in the first movie, but this new one was just bad.
No, it wasn't the darkness for me, it was Spider-Man.
Like, I don't know, Andrew Garfield, people like him, don't.
I like Andrew Garfield back. Spider-Man, I don't like Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker. Like,
you know what? Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Like, why he doesn't look like a nerd or a geek or whatever.
Like the stereotypical nerd thing. Okay, you know what? I can pass that, but the point is that Spider-Man is smart. This movie, he just went like, I can test things and see if they work. And no, it's like, Peter, you fucking kind of should know these things. These things are
No, but
basics.
in, like the Spider-Man, the thing I say is like witty. He was really witty.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, Spider-Man is a scientist.
Yeah.
And the thing that happened with the fucking magnets in the movie, he should have known about that. Not Gwen Stacy telling him, hey, this is what you can do. Like, yeah, that makes him look stupid as shit. Anyway, like, Spider-Man was bad.
But the major good thing they did was Spider-Man doesn't use Bing anymore.
Spider-Man doesn't use what?
Bing anymore.
He still uses a Wacom.
But it's a Bing?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, but it's a Sony picture. I don't get that. Like,
No, the
But-
Sony took rooted with like their phones and shit.
yeah, it's overused. Like, the product placement is overused in some kind. I didn't notice so much in this movie, but yeah. Anyway, next week is X-Men. I hope, which is before the con, the big Puerto Rico Comic Con, which will be broke because we don't have any money for it.
If you want to donate, please call.
Shut up. Shut up, Andy. Shut up. No, but anyway, the big con is coming next week. Probably will watch it. Like, I'm half and half for this movie. Like,
I'm
I'm-
scared.
Like, for me, I think the parts with the younger X-Men, you know, like the new Xavier, the new,
Magneto.
yeah, and all those characters, it's gonna be enjoyable, but the future days with Shadowcat and Iceman and shit, it's gonna be crap. I feel like it's gonna be crap. Because
I haven't seen Days of Future Past. No, Days of Future Past. No, the one that came before this,
X-Men,
First Class. I haven't seen it.
that's good. Like, the only thing I didn't like about Last Class was, First Class is that, like, the fight with the boat and Pixie. It was kind of like, oh, that looks bad.
I didn't see that.
I know, but I'm telling you. Like, that's my only criticism. And the lady who played, I think it was Emma Frost, man, that lady's just bad.
Bad Halle Berry or bad, like, I don't like
No, Halle Berry can act.
but not as Storm.
Well, I'm not the fucking agent.
I don't know, I just don't like Halle Berry.
You're fine.
Maybe it comes from Catwoman or something.
You didn't say Catwoman.
I saw Catwoman.
No, you did not.
I did.
When? DVD?
No, in sci-fi, don't you remember?
Yeah. Okay. But still, like, I don't know. Like, I know Halle Berry can act, but she shouldn't be Storm because she doesn't feel powerful.
Like,
Like, Storm was, like, when I was growing up, I saw the X-Men cartoon, and I saw a nice cartoon, and Storm was kind of like, powerful and strong, but also morally. Like, she had a balance. Like, she's a dude that you would hang out with. But then you see Halle Berry's Storm, and she's kind of like, more,
Halle Berry.
yeah, like, doesn't feel like Storm that you grew up with in TV. Anyway, let's see what happens to Days of Future Past, because I feel like those trailer scenes you see with Shadowcat and, what's the name? Forge? I forgot his name. I really forget his name.
Like Bishop.
Bishop, yeah, Bishop. And you see with Bobby, there's just gonna be like 5 or 6 minutes of them, and then the whole rest of the movie is gonna be Days of Future Past, and you go, okay. This is bullshit. But if the movie makes bank, supposedly the next movie is gonna be Age of Apocalypse, which is gonna have Channing Tatum as Gambit.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know. Why do people hate it? But I like it. I'm not mad at it.
What do you
Like,
mean
it's
mad?
not gonna be bad. I have hopes.
What are you talking about?
Like Channing Tatum as Gambit.
I don't. I just
People just saying no.
because it doesn't feel like he should be.
You know who didn't feel like that?
What?
Joker. give it.
Well, prove me rotten then.
We have to give it a try. I'm not saying it's gonna be good, but at least give
But
it
when
a
you
try.
see the track list of casting in most Marvel films that is not Marvel Studios,
yeah,
you have a
like,
weird casting. You have like if you see the original Wolverine movie, you go like, this cast doesn't make sense. And then you see Wolverine, I forgot the fucking name of the one with the Silver Samurai.
The Wolverine.
It's the Wolverine then.
Yeah.
Then, like, you see the movie and you go like, okay, Wolverine's cast good, the assistant with him, I think it was red hair, red hair, Japanese.
Achiko?
Yeah.
I think it's Achiko.
I don't know her name, but I remember, like, she was, like, she had presence.
I like her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She had presence. But then you have the love interest, which you go, eh. You have the big chucker reveal at the end, which is fucking stupid. And I mean, like, I can understand, like, spoilers if you didn't watch the movie. Fucking, I don't care. This movie, I don't.
It's not
Like
that good.
Like for me, the good parts of the movie is like Wolverine going back to the town where the bomb dropped.
And the train fight.
What?
The train fight. You didn't like that?
It was weird. Like, okay, I get it. It's fun, but it's kind of like, maybe. I didn't feel it.
That's the feeling of watching any movie from Marvel that is not from Marvel Studios. You're watching it and you go like, yeah, I feel it, but after you get out of the movie theater, you go like, no.
Anyway, the point is that, man, this mic is sensitive. I can hear trucks from 2 miles away, it seems. Anyway, watching the Wolverine movie. I think when they were like backtracking to the area when the bomb dropped, it was okay. They were trying to make a relationship with the daughter, and I went like, no, this is too fucking soon, dudes. Like, seriously, this is fucking too soon. And then, like, what was the other movie? Like, the Silver Samurai part was like, it could have been done better. Like, fucking better than what they were showing in the movie. Because it was, like, fucking stupid. And the chick who played, like, the lizard lady, like...
Oh, yeah. She didn't have anything important in the movie.
She didn't do anything. She was fucking, like, multiple man.
She was there.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, she was basically multiple man and at street. Like, she was there and fuck. Still, Godzilla's good, Spider-Man sucks, and we are
Wolverine is in the middle.
Yeah. And we're still kind of like, we don't know what to expect with Last Stand. Because it could be good, but it could be horrible.
What are the next movies you're looking forward to this summer?
Let's see, that's X-Men, Guardians of the Galaxy comes in August.
Oh, yeah. That seems good.
Like, James Gunn has a really good...
track record.
Not track record, but... Like, when you give him weird shit in a cast he decides on, the movie can work. But, like, how can I put this? This movie seems bigger than he could handle. Because, okay, one of my favorite movies that he has done is Slither. He has Michael Rooker that is coming down here next week. He has Nathan Fillion. He has, oh god, I forgot the name of the actress. But I think she plays the beauty queen, and she's married to Michael Rooker in the movie. And the thing is that he has a balance of this cast, you wanna see how they react and interact with the creature.
The best comparison I've seen for Marvel and DC.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about James Gunn.
But
James Gunn. Let me finish.
Damn.
Let me finish. I'm talking about James Gunn. So, and Slither is like, so there's this giant monster worm thing, parasite monster worm thing. And you go like,
oh, I know what it is.
Yeah, but you didn't see it.
No, I haven't seen it, but I know what it is.
Yeah. But anyway, the point is that they're giant worms, they're giant creatures, blah, 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 and the characters interact and react like, holy shit, this is funny, or this is fun. Same thing with Supers. Supers way more dark, but still the same point. Okay, now talk about what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah, the DC thing and the Marvel thing.
About what?
Just movies in general.
What about?
The shit is, just listen, the shit is, that DC is going like, no, the world isn't ready for a Wonder Woman.
No, you're not gonna pull up that stupid meme about Rocket Raccoon.
But Marvel is giving us
God damn
a
you.
goddamn rocket with guns. Raccoon with guns.
Yeah, I get the joke. I fucking heard it like, God, like two best friends, like they stole that from fucking Facebook. Like the guy who already made it, that meme, congrats. Or like said it on Twitter, like it was from Twitter, and then made it like full spectrum. Congrats on you, dude.
You did it right.
But damn, I'm tired of hearing that. I get it. Like, it's all about the suits. Like, this is really all about the suits. Like, Marvel.
You haven't talked about the suit of Batman yet.
It looks good. It needs color. It needs fucking color. Like,
I think they released that.
No. All those colored pictures were from people photoshopping the color on.
Oh, so he's in pink? The suit is in pink?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Anyway, the point is that the Batman suit looks okay. Like, I look closer and the cape is not connected to the cowl. It looks fine. It looks fine. I just want to see the colors because it kind of, like, when I saw it the first time, it reminded me of the fucking Superman spacesuit thing, and I went like, oh, no. But then, like, you look a bit closer and you go, okay, it looks fine.
The suit's fine. The movie wasn't good.
Yeah, Man of Steel was bad. Like, I'll say this. I don't care if I'm spoiling this. Superman kills Zod. But I think I'm the only persons who can accept Superman killing Zod in terms of the only place that you can entrap or capture or whatever to Zod so he doesn't become a full-on menace is the negative zone or the phantom zone, right? They literally nuke the entrance to the phantom zone. So Zod is basically free on Earth. And Zod has enough knowledge to kind of rework his plan of taking over the Earth, terraforming it, and making everybody into Superman. Or making his own race back. So I could understand Superman killing him because that's the only answer they could have because one Earth doesn't have tools to restrain Zod. They don't have interdimensional travel to fling him into another dimension. That's the only part under the circumstances of the movie that I can go, okay, yeah. But everything else was shit. Man of Steel, everything else of that movie was bad. I don't care if you're a fanboy, you gotta accept that. Sorry. Some of those scenes are fucking bad. Jesus.
Like, no, I'm not gonna say it to not spoil it.
I already spoiled the fucking ending. Go for it.
Pa Kent.
Oh god, the tornado scene. Yeah, everybody. If you hear Pa Kent tornado scene, it's from Man of Steel, and I'm still figuring out the fucking point of that scene that makes sense.
It's just, nobody's gonna see him in a tornado. They're gonna see something, but they're not gonna see his face, right? He could have just gone in.
What the hell are you talking about?
Superman. Like, Pa Kent went in so he didn't have to.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I thought you were talking about something else. But yeah, the general problem was that. It's that, like, okay, his dad makes a sacrifice, but by making his sacrifice, he loses his life. I could understand that if Pa Kent died in the tornado, it's because Clark wasn't there. Clark may have run away. Clark may have had, was grounded or something, or he was too late because he was trying to do super speed and get to save his dad from the tornado or whatever. But, God, that was so stupid. It was fucking stupid. I don't know if it was Zack's fault or if it was the writer's fault. But one of those fuckers needs to get fired. And I mean fucking fired. If Superman vs. Batman stinks, DC fire Zack Snyder, fire the writers, get Bruce Timm and, oh fuck. Oh, come on, what's the name of this dude? Starts with a D.
Daryl Dixon.
Oh, dumb shit. Paul Dini. Paul Dini. Get them. They fucking helped make the DC animated universe fucking glorious. And you're telling me they can't do the same work here again? Come on. Anyway. Yeah, like if we're gonna talk about WB versus Disney or Marvel versus WB in films, I think DC should, instead of making a joint universe, they should go with the multiverse idea, in which each of their new movies is not connected to a universe, but different stories, different realities to express a character. For example, people keep on bitching about the Nullverse. Well, you got that Batman then. You got the story of Batman. It was enjoyable. Nolanverse. We got the Zack Snyder Man of Steel. Well, give Superman 2 more or 1 more film. And we got the Snyder weird ass dildos in space, gray as fuck, Superman movies. Then give another director Green Lantern. That's not the guys who made Green Lantern.
The original. Not the original.
Not
the last one.
Yeah, the Green Lantern movie was it was bad camp, and I'm still scratching my head on the term of, okay, you guys used way too much CGI. We warned you that it was way too much CGI. We are seeing what's it called? His name, Ryan,
the Deadpool.
Everyone
wants to see.
Whatever his name was, because I forget his name.
Ryan Gosling.
No. I forgot his name. But you know who he is.
Yeah. Let's call him Deadpool.
He's not gonna be Deadpool.
I know, but Hope.
No, it's not gonna be. They're not gonna make a Deadpool movie with him unless
they're not gonna make a Deadpool movie because it can't be PG-13.
It can,
but it's gonna suck and everybody's gonna hate it because Deadpool is totally R at least.
Well, if there's a bunch of suits, it's gonna be fun. Anyway, the point is that Brian, I forget his name. I don't want to see his scratch through green light. I get it. Your power comes from this ring. The ring makes light constructs. Blah blah blah.
Hard light constructs.
It's light.
Hard light.
Whatever. Anyway,
like a bitch.
Anyway, the point is that I don't want to see that. People were complaining because it was fucking see-through. There were too many details, or there were things that shouldn't have been there because we don't give a fuck, and they look bad. Sometimes details is great, but in this movie, no. The problem is that WWE has bad suits. Disney seems to have good suits. Because the main producer dude for the whole Marvel Universe up till now is working miracles. Even the shittiest film, still enjoyable, at least.
What, Iron Man 2?
I think, Incredible Hulk. Did you see Incredible Hulk?
People told me not to watch it, so I didn't.
There's 2 Hulk movies. There's the Ang Lee Hulk.
The only Hulk I know is the Avengers Hulk.
But that's the Incredible Hulk. People give a lot of shit to Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3.
Yeah, Iron Man 2 wasn't the best one, but it's not horrible like everybody
because
says.
The villains are kind of weak.
Yeah, Whiplash.
The villains are weak.
Yeah.
And the problem with Iron Man 3 is people okay, without counting the whole bullshit with Mandarin, because I accepted Mandarin.
Wait, did they release the one-shot they were gonna do?
I don't remember. I think they released Agent Carter, but they didn't release Mandarin. I don't remember. I think if they did, then we'll check it out. Because, anyway, the point is that people bitching about Mandarin. And I went okay, Mandarin is a key enemy to Iron Man or the general Marvel Universe Villains Association thing, right? But AIM is important. And I think what they did with Mandarin, because they literally shoved him in every trailer and every fucking thing in the start of the movie, you went, yeah, man, something's up with the Mandarin character. And I went, okay, like the big reveal, I went, fine, this is fine.
I feel it.
I feel it, Mr. Krabs. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Ooh, I feel it.
And you know what I feel? Like Mandarin sucks, yeah! Anyway, the point is, I didn't get mad at it. Like, it was fine. Like, also people got mad. Like, I think one of the Spoonie reviews was the, if you know Spoonie Experiment, like, he's more cynical than anybody I've seen, but he does great reviews. And he's a smart guy. He's a kind of an asshole.
More cynical than the cynical Brit?
He's more... It's
Let's
cynical Brit is for video games as he is for movies. Let's be clear on that.
Okay.
And, like, he can enjoy things. I'm not saying he's like Spoonie's a complete asshole, jackass. But it varies. It varies. The point is that one of the things that I've heard him say in one of the reviews was that in the last scene of Iron Man 3, Tony Stark exploded every armor he had made after the Avengers and shit, right?
Yeah.
And making it into a fireworks show. And he went like, okay, who the fuck is gonna clean up that mess? And I went,
right.
Iron Man is gonna clean up that mess. The Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. cleaned up fucking New York as good as they could. So probably a multi-billion-dollar jackass.
Everybody knows he's Iron Man, so he doesn't need to.
He doesn't want bad PR on his side, so he probably will send a cleanup crew to clean up that bay. Because, yeah, the only thing that pissed me off about Iron Man 3 is the whole, hey, we're gonna heal your heart. The thing that we could have done in the first fucking movie! Like, that's the part when I see Iron Man 3 and the ending where they remove his what was it called? The
arc reactor.
Arc reactor. You waited 4 or 5 movies, counting the other movies you were cameoed in, to remove that shit instead of the first movie? Hell, even in the second movie, you could have gone like, oh, Whiplash is kicking my ass, I'm basically dying. Do the surgery. But that's the smartest thing they could... I'm so confused on that part. Like, that's the only thing that goes like, you piss me off. I'm sure
there's a reason and we just don't know it.
Probably because of the fucking contract he had.
Or he just had a feeling or something weird they gonna do. Shit.
It's the same. Like, he's still gonna use the arc reactor to power up the suit. He's still gonna use that shit. So when the whole fucking heart thing is like, I could understand if it was a joke going into the Avengers movie, or that the arc reactor thing was kind of like, I don't know, healing him or making him smarter. Like, those are the variables I could understand. But if they removed that shit away from him in the third movie, and not the other 3 or 4, then what the fuck?
3.
Well, I know there's 3 Iron Man films, but he went into the Hulk, Avengers.
Avengers.
So that's the point. Like, okay, you had that shit for over like 4 or 5 movies, and you remove it in like the latest Iron Man movie, but why not in the other 2? You're not giving me an explanation. That's the part when I want to know what the fuck. Anyway, general DC and shit. But anyway, that's what we said about Godzilla. We're talking about movies. We're getting hyped for some movies. I don't have really any other movies to get hyped for. Like, I'm not, like, maybe Intergalactic, Interstellar, or whatever.
Yeah, that looks good. But it's just Christopher Nolan.
Like, it's gonna have some really stupid twist at the end, because, or the guy dies, or, okay, if you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it.
I haven't.
Okay, the joke of the movie is that Earth doesn't have food anymore, or is losing food. So, a group of scientists have somehow created a spaceship with interstellar travel, so they can warp into different worlds and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the trailer, the dad keeps on saying to his daughter, I will come back.
The plot is he won't come back.
And that's the joke.
Oh.
Because when you think about interstellar travel and movies or shows in which you start out with warp and don't have interdimensional contacts or interstellar communications other than satellites or shit.
You won't get lost.
Yeah, and I don't know, like it feels stupid. Like, don't. I hate fucking trailers that do shit like this. Like, really, a lot of recent trailers are being bullshit. The Godzilla trailer was bullshit. The Spider-Man trailer was bullshit. I think what else? What trailer was bullshit? Well, see X-Men, and I bet there's a bunch of bullshit in that one.
Yeah, like the frog guy. So.
No, that's gonna be just one scene.
I hope.
It's probably gonna be one scene.
Toad.
Why do you hate Toad?
I don't know. He's just stupid for me.
He's an annoying character. I get it. But anyway, like, yeah, it's just I don't get this. Like, I get it. Trailers are made for hype. But come on, at least be sensible.
Moving away a little from movies. Did you see the Flash?
I saw the Flash trailer. I think it's gonna be fine.
I don't know. It's just a CGI background they put on it.
What do you mean CGI background?
Did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
Well, the arrow thing, in the trailer, the background is not real, or at least they did a Sleepy Hollow filter on it.
Because it's WB budget of superheroes.
Yeah, but Arrow doesn't look like Sleepy Hollow filter.
Okay, time out. How many superpower entities are in Arrow?
Superpowers?
Like shoot fire from their hands that is not assisted by machines.
Zero.
Okay. Smallville had like a shit ton of characters with superpowers or transformations. They're using the same fucking budget or studio to do these fucking... It seems like it. To do these effects. I'll say this. Some of the effects look good. Some of the effects look bad. The one thing... But
no, the thing is, I like the effect for the Flash. I don't like the background, that's what I'm saying. Like, you saw it, right? Where they were. The place.
But that's a teaser.
Yeah, still didn't like it.
That is not gonna be in the show.
Still didn't like it. It's the only thing I didn't like. I liked
did you see the...
I haven't seen the second season.
Did you see the full-on trailer about Star City?
Mm.
I mean, not Star City, Central City.
No.
Where the particle reactor explodes and shit.
Mm.
Okay, see that one. When you see that one, then we can fully talk about it. Because basically that shows up how it works, how Barry sees how his mom dies. Everybody knows Barry's parents died.
I'm gonna have to go in fresh on the lore for Flash because I don't know much about it.
I think the show is gonna do fine because they're doing the same thing.
As Arrow?
Arrow is completely different. I don't know, not completely different from the origin of the original Green Arrow, but
like what? I really don't know.
I think like I just don't follow Green Arrow I never followed Green Arrow, but the gist of it was that he was basically Batman of what is Star City?
Starling City.
But the Flash intro was basically there's 4 Flash. Jay Garrett, yeah, but that was because he had an accident with hard water. Combination that was basically hard water in some kind of state that gave him super speed. Barry Allen, which is like the main Justice League Flash and the Flash that we all know, is that he was a crime investigator who got struck by lightning and a bunch of chemicals fell on him, and they gave him super speed. It's basically, when you see the trailer, it's basically that, but this time around, it's caused because of a particle accelerator exploding with the chemicals. He's still a police investigator and shit, but he gets his powers based on that. So that's that. Those special effects are basically the usual Whoa, what the fuck is that? That's just a weird ass
Car.
backing up.
Minivan. Not minivans.
That's a pickup truck, dude.
It's a minivan. The green one.
That? What green? Anyway,
Dude, you're seeing shit.
it's the white one. Anyway, the point is,
Fuck it. They can't see it.
yes, because this is radio. Anyway, the point is that
The effects were cool, is what I'm saying. The running, like he had the little flashes.
yeah, sparkles, the electric sparkles. But anyway, the point is that yeah, like it could have hope. If it doesn't turn into Smallville, I have hope for this show.
I've seen the first season of Arrow. It's good.
Like I heard that Arrow went really good.
As soon as you stop watching.
Like yeah, like I started. It was like, oh, they're killing off a character that is known in the DC universe, and they one shot of him. So this is gonna be a villain of the day because they're killing literally every villain.
No, they come back. That's the shit.
Did
Spoiler.
Sorry. Let me finish.
Deadshot?
No. Firefly returned.
Not yet. Not in first season, at least.
But Firefly burned alive.
Yeah, but
Did the Royal Flush Gang return?
I haven't seen them. I told you. I've only seen come back this guy.
Well, I'm telling you that they killed off characters. That's the point. They were killing off characters. If Deadshot comes back, then fine. But point is that in the first season, or the start, they were basically like, here's the villain. Kill him! The only one who I think survived was Count Vertigo. Did he survive? I didn't see the fucking show after, like, the first time.
Which one was him?
The guy with the drugs that made everybody
Oh.
go...
He became crazy. Like, he took vertigo. Arrow took the vertigo. Injected him with pure vertigo. Made him crazy.
Okay, is he dead or not?
He... Later in the show, he lets him live. But
Okay, so he's alive.
he's out of his mind. He doesn't work.
But anyway, like, that's the shit. Anyway, that's the point about the Smallville and shit shows. But anyway, like, Flash seems promising. I don't know, like, I don't watch TV anymore. I just watch YouTube and Netflix if I can. It's alright. Let's see, talked about the movies, talked about the Flash, video games. I'm still waiting for fucking Bayonetta. That's not coming out. And until next year, fucking pre-release bullshit. Smash Bros is coming this summer. I still need to fully pay that off. Like there's no games that interest me. Like, do you have any game that interests you?
It's not soon for coming out, but I heard Injustice 2. I want to see what they do with that. Because I don't think there's pretty much anything they could do new.
If it's not multiverse, it's not gonna be that great. Like, if they don't, like, put characters from different, times and universes.
Oh,
yeah.
and what was that thing I saw about Borderlands?
Oh, the pre-sequel? Oh, that shit. I'm gonna wait for the reviews of that game, because, okay, I love Borderlands.
Oh, Wolfenstein.
Oh, okay, Wolfenstein. Yeah, I think it already came out, but we don't have the money for it.
No, I don't. I haven't seen reviews. I have seen gameplay.
But isn't it, like, on Steam already?
Pre-order, I think.
Well, anyway. But, like, I'm gonna wait for Wolfenstein. Like, Wolfenstein seems fun. Like, I've seen some people play the release betas or whatever. I think Rooster Teeth had one. Anyway, the point was that it looks good. Like, I played some Wolfenstein, but I always get dizzy because first-person shooters always made me dizzy. Or nauseous. But now I'm kind of mellowed out. Anyway,
Yeah, because of TF2.
well, because of the color scheme. Like, how can I put this? If you have really dark and gray color schemes, and there's, like, really enclosed space like that, like when you shot that guy right now, just in case my brother's playing Fistful of Frags, when you have this, like, narrow vision and shit, I don't like that. Like, it makes me dizzy. If I always have to have that close up to my face, it's annoying. But the point is that Wolfenstein seems fun.
I hope it doesn't go like Dishonored. Like, it's hard to do the mayhem, but it's really easy if you do it stealthy.
Because Dishonored was meant for stealth. I don't like stealth games. I'm not saying they suck, but I just don't like them.
I'm okay with them.
But anyway, yeah, like Wolfenstein something. I'm waiting for Ultra Street Fighter to come out on Insert because I already have Arcade Edition. Let's see what else. I'm still waiting for Shovel Knight. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like the last update was that they were going through, I think, verification, and that was mainly like last week, I think. So if it doesn't come out at the end of the month, then it's probably coming out in June or July. And that game seems really cool.
What is it about?
It's basically Mega Man with shovels.
Well,
it's fun. It looks fun. Like, it's basically a 2D platformer. You're basically a dude with a shovel that can pogo jump and swap away projectiles, which looks fun. Like I've seen all the trailers and stuff, and it has some kind of flavor into it. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, Shovel Knight, Pokemon Alpha and Omega got announced. Not hyped for that because it's cool that they're finishing up the remakes because now Diamond is possibly the next one.
And C.
Let me see.
XY, and there was gonna be a one that's called C.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Like, they made Black and White 1 and then Black and White 2 instead of gray. So, maybe Omega and Alpha are...
If they did C for the Wii U, that would be a boost.
Probably Nintendo's that they don't... I don't know what the hell's going on with Nintendo. Like, Nintendo has at least 5 games in their hand. The 2 Smash Brothers... Well, okay, let's go with the Wii U alone. They have Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Bayonetta, which probably won't sell that much, but it people want to play that game. I want to play the game because I bought the fucking console for that game. And probably a Zelda game on their hands and an unknown, which could be a Metroid, which could be a new IP, which could be something that... Oh, look, your father's back. Something interesting. The general point is that Nintendo has things in their pockets. They had them at launch. Or at least some of those things at launch, and they didn't sell it. Now they're in this shit pile in which they don't know what the fuck to do except try to sell all the games they can this year and what's left of the next year, and then wait to see if they're gonna release something new. Because supposedly there were rumors that people saying that there will be a new console, but that's been disproven by them. Now they have, like, we're gonna see on E3 what's going on, because now the Xbox lowered the price and shit, and that seems cool. But I'm still wondering what's going on. Anyway, if Pokemon ever becomes a console game like the GameCube ones, or an MMO, Nintendo's gonna rack up a lot of money, but I think that's the trump card that they need to... If they cannot step up beyond what they release with that supposed Pokemon MMO, they're fucked. They're dead in the water. Like, no console sale can ever top that. Anyway, like, the Wii U... Anyway, the Wii U is actually a good system. The problem is that it doesn't have games that will attract a lot of people. They're fun, but what I'm saying is buy Wonderful 101. It's cheap. And if you get Mario Kart, you can get it as well. What else? I think, like, Pokemon Alpha and Omega, supposedly. The thing with Alpha and Omega is that probably we're gonna get new Mega Evolutions and maybe, new Mega Evolutions, but nothing has been confirmed. Only, like, the box art, which, is a work in progress. yeah, like I haven't gotten anything excitable about for a while. How about you?
No,
Yeah.
Wolfenstein mostly.
Like that's the only game that seems to go with us. What else? What else? You don't read comics. I read comics.
Talk about it.
Huh?
Talk about it. I don't care.
No, but I'm saying like I haven't seen anything that interests me except like maybe lumberjanes and mm, yeah, lumberjanes. That's the only thing that kind of like makes me scratch my head to get because I heard it's good, real good. But and maybe Ghost Rider. Like I got the new Silver Surfer comic and it's really really good. It's what I want, like weird shit going on in the universe. But like the new Ghost Rider, I don't know if I should get it. Anyway, I got nothing else. You wanna talk about something?
No, I'm good.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nothing?
No.
Nada?
No.
Simple? Oh, that probably covers everything we want to talk about and check out. So, thank you for listening to us. If you liked it, then share it or comment because the best thing to do is say how sucky we are.
Please, trolls, you're invited.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway,